Most fitness advice for moms these days is built around dieting. Eat less, try the next plan, focus on the scale, do the next extreme thing. But moms don't need to think like dieters. We need to think like athletes. Because when moms start to train like athletes, everything changes. Our energy, discipline, and even the example that we set in our home. Hey there, I'm Ashley, Christian wife and mom of almost 5. I'm a homeschooling stay at home mom who loves strength training, and I'm passionate about helping moms build strength and energy and discipline in a way that supports their faith, their family, and their homes. Scripture reminds us that discipline produces good fruit in our lives. Hebrews 12:11 talks about discipline producing righteousness, and physical discipline can reflect the same kind of growth. When we train our bodies intentionally, we practice consistency, stewardship, and perseverance. People sometimes say I'm just lucky when it comes to fitness or that I must have good genetics. But honestly, the truth is much simpler than that. I have just stayed consistent. I started strength training when I was young, and over the years, it's simply become a part of my life. Some workouts are great, some are quick, some are honestly not that impressive at all. But there's a habit I've built by just showing up, and that consistency is actually what builds strength over time. The problem is that most fitness advice for moms focuses just on dieting, doing extreme things instead of training. And dieting asks questions like, how fast can I lose weight? What foods should I eliminate? How quickly can I shrink my body? But athletes ask very different questions. They ask, how can I get stronger? How can I improve my endurance? How can I build a body that performs well and lasts? And when moms start to think like this, the goal shifts away from restriction and towards strength and capability. The first point I'd like to make is consistency. Athletes show up regularly, not perfectly, but consistently. For moms, this might mean shorter workouts at home, strength training a few times a week, or simply building movement into everyday life. Small, consistent effort over time compounds into real strength. The second is progression. Athletes train with the goal of improving gradually, and that might mean lifting a little heavier, adding another rep, or building endurance over time. But growth doesn't happen overnight, and small improvements add up. The third is recovery, because real strength isn't just about training hard. Recovery matters, especially as moms. We need rest, nourishment, and rhythms that allow our body to build. That is essential, and strong athletes respect recovery, and moms should too. When we start to train like athletes as moms instead of dieters, the focus shifts. It becomes less about shrinking our bodies and more about building strength for the life God has given us. Strength to care for our family, strength to serve well, strength to live with discipline and purpose. And when our kids see that example, they learn that caring for their body is part of living faithfully and intentionally. Strong moms build strong homes, and training like an athlete is one powerful way to start. Subscribe to this channel because this is where we talk about faith, fitness, and building strength for real life as homeschooling, homemaking moms. Thanks for watching.